안녕하세요.
Hi everyone.
Hey guys, it's Ava. Welcome back to my channel, and today we have a very exciting video. We are going to be unboxing P1Harmony's debut mini album, DISHARMONY Stand Out, as well as starting my P1Harmony K-pop binder. I have the album in front of me over here, and I will pull out the other items that I already have from this album that I've purchased on Yongsuog later on when I set up my album. So for those of you who don't know, P1Harmony are the newest group that I've started to stan. They are a 6-member boy group from FNC Entertainment, which is home to artists like CN Blue, SF9, Cherry Bullet, and some others that I can't quite think of off the top of my head. With that, let's go ahead and open this album up. So the album comes in this black box packaging. There's only one version of it, and I actually have not seen any unboxings of this album, so I don't know where everything is. This is what the photo book looks like on top, and I imagine, let's see, okay. I do know that there's a standee, and it also comes with this little bookmark right over here in the shape of a trapezoid. This is the actual CD itself. Let's just take a look at the standee first. We pulled Theo! Oh my goodness. I actually have a standee of Theo already coming on the way because it came with this set that I bought for his photo cards on Neokyo, so I guess I will have two. But yes, it is, I don't know exactly how it's supposed to stand up, but I'm just gonna leave it as is for now. And then this is the album poster, and as you can tell, we pulled Intact, who is right over here. Oh my goodness, I love this outfit. Okay. Alright, so let me just go ahead and take out the pulls and then set them off to the side. So with that, let's just actually get into the album itself. We have the tracks over here. So I love all the music that P1Harmony has put out. My favorites are Butterfly, and I also really like That's It. Their title track is of course Siren, which I think is really catchy. It's very hip hop and like pop inspired, and I think it's an easy song to listen to. Lemonade is super fun, and then this is the shortened version of Breakthrough, but they do have their full version up on Spotify. I also love this song as well. So I have been pretty vocal about me falling into the P1Harmony hole. They are a group that I started standing last year. I would say around November, December. I didn't expect to fall in love with them so easily because I'm not someone that really tends to stan rookie groups. It usually takes a long time for me to really get into them and decide if I like both their music and their personalities. But P1Harmony, I don't know, their music is so good and I love all their personalities. So it was a pretty quick descent, if I do say so myself. So anyways, let us start off with the members because they so kindly provided their names in this photo book. We have the leader and the oldest, Kiho, who is Canadian American. He has blue hair, which you can see right over here. He is so funny, very classic Gen Z type of humor. And then next we have Theo, who is also born in the same year as Kiho. He is the main vocalist and he is Korean. I love Theo's voice. I think he has a voice that's really well suited towards R&B. And he's actually probably one of my favorite vocalists of this kind of newer generation of idols. Yay! And then next we have Diong, who is my bias in P1Harmony. Diong is also in the same year as Kiho and Theo. I believe they're all OO liners, but I could be wrong. Anyways, this is Diong. He is the one with the blonde hair and black fringe. He kind of looks like a mouse. Diong is a bit of an all-rounder. They actually all are, but I would say Diong definitely is one of the more main all-rounders. I don't know. He's a vocalist, he raps, and he dances all very, very well. And there he is. I love this hairstyle on him. I'm gonna be so sad when it has to go. Next we have Intak, who is the main rapper and also one of the dancers. Intak is Korean. And he is an 02 liner, if I'm not wrong. I think he's 2 years younger than the Hyung line. So there he is, super handsome. Next we have Seoul. Seoul was actually the first member that caught my eye, and I think most people who are fans of P1Harmony would have to agree. He's got very eye-catching visuals, especially with the long hair. Seoul is Japanese. He is one of the younger members. I don't remember his exact age, but I want to say he's an 04 liner. I'm not sure. Anyways, here he is, super duper cute. I love what they did with his hair for this one. And then finally we have Yongsuog. I'm still not exactly sure of the pronunciation, my bad. I think it's Yongsuog, more of like a Y than a J, but I could be wrong. If he looks familiar to you, it's because he was actually on YG's Treasure Box. I actually didn't realize that until I started watching the music video. But yeah, I'm really proud of him. He obviously didn't make it into Treasure, but he did debut and he's in P1Harmony now and doing very, very well. He has purple hair and he is the maknae of the group. So here is a group picture of all of them. They are, of course, a 6-member group, which I'm normally not the biggest fan of because I feel like it doesn't lend itself well to choreography. Usually there's someone stuck in the back, but P1Harmony makes it work. They have some really great choreo and I love watching them perform. So here are all the songs. Again, this is intro, breakthrough. So on the actual album itself, it's an abbreviated version, but they did later release a longer full-length version. It's a really great song, and I believe it's featured in their debut film. So if you are not familiar, when P1Harmony debuted under FNC Entertainment, they debuted with a feature-length film, which sounds crazy, and it is, and I still can't believe it myself. But there's a film, it has a real plot, it does involve actual actors and actresses, and it's like a dystopian type of film. I don't want to give anything away, but it's supposed to lend itself into the P1Harmony universe, which I don't really quite understand myself, but yeah, there's a film and it's not the worst film. It's not like great, but it's also not bad. Anyways, Siren is the title track, super catchy, definitely a banger. Lemonade is the B-side that they promoted, which is definitely much more of a fun track. Then we get to That's It, and all the members actually had a hand in writing the lyrics for this track. This is such a fun track. I love it so much. It is 100% hip-hop and it's so good. And then Butterfly is my favorite track. It's just really, really gorgeous and I love it. And then they have a little skit at the end, and then they have some more photos. So it's like a clock that's being broken. Here is their photo shoot. I don't really know the theme, but that's okay. Kiho with his bright ass blue hair. Theo. I also really love blonde Theo. I'm gonna be sad to see that go as well. I'm hopeful for comeback news from them soon. It has been around 4 to 5 months since they debuted in October, so it's about time. Oh, Diong. I'm gonna miss a fringe so much. Sorry, I sound like a broken record, but I love this hairstyle on him. And then we have these 3 really pretty photos. I think the styling is quite nice. It's definitely still boyish, but there's kind of more of an edgy look to it, which is a concept that they're trying to go for anyways. So now we have Intak's solo pictures. We have Seoul. His visuals are really something. There's just something, I don't know, he's just very eye-catching. And then Yongsuog. Oh, cutie. So yes, that is this photo book. It's not very long, but that's okay. It is a debut album, so it's kind of what I expected. Anyways, I'm gonna move that off to the side. And with that, let's take a look at my pull from this album. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, we pulled Yongsuog. Oh, this is such a cute photo of him. Oh, what a baby. Oh, and that's his signature. So that is really, really cute. So I actually don't need any of the pulls from this album because I have all the ones that I need either with me or on the way. I will, however, move this off to the side. I don't know if I'm going to sell or keep this, to be honest. So here is the binder that I'm going to be using to store my P1Harmony cards. Here are the cards that I already have, and here are some sleeves. So I collect 3 members of P1Harmony. They are Diong, Intak, and Theo. I originally only intended on just collecting Diong, but then as I was falling more and more into the group, I decided that I wanted to collect a second member, and then while I was on that line of thought, I figured I would just pick up a third member because collecting 3 members is really, really nice for 9 pocket pages because they just fill out the page really nicely. This was, of course, back when I was still planning on using an A4 binder for P1Harmony. I have since moved all my smaller collections into A5 or smaller binders, so that is no longer the case, but I do still plan on collecting Theo, at least for now. It'll really depend on how many photo cards FNC decides to release for their future comebacks. So I have these pages that are already built into the binder in front of me. Let's go ahead and sleeve them. If you have not taken a chance to check out P1Harmony, I would highly recommend it. Obviously their title track is Sirens, so listen to that, but if you have a few extra minutes, I would also recommend listening to Butterfly or That's It. They are just such a wonderfully talented group. And I've honestly been listening to their music nonstop, so yes. Okay, let's just put these guys in. They don't fit very well onto these pages. Okay. So change of plan. I'm not going to sleeve them for now, which I don't know how I feel about that, but we will just put these photo cards into these pages for now without sleeves. I will probably look into maybe getting a second binder or maybe seeing if I can find even slimmer sleeves for these, but I think they'll be fine. I'm a big believer in double sleeving or just putting sleeves and then putting them in the pages, but obviously these pages are still protective and they're not made out of PVC or any material that's damaging to the photo cards, which is the most important thing, so I think it should be okay. Anyways, this is what that page will look like for now, and yes, that is that. I'm just gonna put Yongsuog in here. I don't plan on keeping him, I'm not really sure, but I don't know, it's a really cute photo card, so maybe I will keep him. I don't know, this is why I can't have nice things, guys. Oh, he's such a cutie. Alright, so yes, those are my photo cards. This is my P1Harmony binder, and that is that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you on my next video. Bye!
근데 뭐 그렇게까지 먹어야 돼?
혹시 안타깝다.
먹는데 왜 그렇게까지 먹어?
뭐라 그래? 어이구.
이런 거 먹으면서 후회될 거야.
그러니까. 얼굴 아직. 안타깝다.
나만 싸우는
왜 싸우는 거야?
그 자기 만족?